Students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. I am your subject teacher of social study, and in our last video we have discussed about chapter number 3, and chapter name is weather and climate, and in this video we are going to discuss about the worksheet of chapter number 3. So student, first of all, let's have a quick overview on the chapter number 3, because the whole worksheet is depend upon the chapter 3. Your chapter name is weather and climate. So student, I have discussed about weather and climate in your previous video. So quick overview on the weather and climate. What is weather? Weather is the state or condition of the atmosphere at a place over a short period of time. It can change every few hours in the course of a day. And weather can be described as hot, cold, windy, humid, cloudy, or rainy. On the other hand, climate is the average weather condition over a large area across a longer period of time of 30 years or more. For example, we can say that North India has an extreme climate with hot summer and cold winter, or that the coastal plain of India have an equable climate with no marked seasonal changes. So student, look at the factor that influence the climate. There are certain factors that affect the climate. First one is latitude, means the distance from the equator. Second one is altitude, or the height of a place above the sea level, also affect the climate of a place. And third, distance from the sea. Places located near the sea have a moderate climate. On the other hand, places located in the interior of continent have an extreme climate. Next factor, humidity and precipitation. The atmosphere contains water vapor. The amount of water vapor in the air is called humidity. So student, places near the sea and other water body have high humidity, while places far away from it have low humidity. Next and last factor that affect the climate of a place is wind. So student, wind also affect the climate of a place. Warm wind that blow from the desert are hot and dry. They raise the temperature of the land over which they blow. On the other hand, cold wind that blow from the polar region cause temperature to fall sharply. So student, now look at the worksheet. Answer the following question. So student, in this exercise you have to give answer according to the given question. Your question number 1, write two differences between the weather and climate. In this question you have to write the two difference between the weather and climate. So look at this, weather and climate. Weather, it is the state or condition of atmosphere at a place over a short period of time. So student, you can say weather can change over a short period of time. Climate, it is the average weather condition over a large area across a longer period of time. So student, you can say climate can change over a long period of time. And look at the next difference, that is second. It can be described as a hot, cold, windy, humid, cloudy, or rainy. So student, you can describe weather as an hot, cold, windy, humid, cloudy, or rainy. Next, climate. It can be described as an extreme climate, means hot summer and cold winter, and equable climate. And equable climate means there are no any seasonal changes and there is equal climate throughout the year, is known as equable climate. Look at the next question. How does latitude affect the climate of a place? Explain with the help of a diagram. So student, in this question you have to describe about how does latitude affect the climate of a place, and you have to explain this with the diagram. Answer. Latitude or distance from the equator is one of the most important factor affecting the climate of a places. The further one goes from the equator, the colder it gets. So student, latitude is one of the main factors that affect the climate of a place, because latitude or the distance from the equator, and the further we go from the equator, the cooler it gets, and therefore the places near the equator are hotter than places at a higher latitude. As a rule, the higher the latitude, the cooler the climate of a place. Look at the diagram. This is the diagram by latitude affect the climate. Here the sun and here the earth. When the sun ray fall directly on the earth, and when the sun ray fall slanting rays, when the slanting ray fall on the earth, so there are the difference between, you can say the places near the equator have a hot climate, and the places away from the equator have a cold climate because of the slanting rays of the sun. Now look at the next, that is question number 3. Explain how the altitude of a place affects its climate. Altitude or the height of a place above the sea level also affect the climate of a place. Temperature decreases with altitude. It does so at the rate of around 6.5 degrees Celsius per 1000 meter rise in altitude. Thus, the higher we go, the cooler it gets. So student, altitude is one of the most important factor that affect the climate of a place. Altitude means the height of a place above the sea level. You can say the higher we go, the cooler it gets. It means you can say when we go higher, then the climate of a place become cooler at the rate of 6.5 degree Celsius per 1000 meter rise in altitude. Now look at the next question, that is fourth number. Mention any two way in which wind can affect the climate. Student, in this question you have to describe the two way by wind can affect the climate of a place. Answer: warm wind that blow in from the sea are full of moisture. They bring rainfall to the coastal area. So student, warm wind are full of moisture and they bring rainfall to the coastal area. Coastal area means where the sea water meets lands. Wind that blow from the desert are hot and dry. So student, wind that blow from the desert are hot and dry. They raise the temperature of the land over which they blow. On the other hand, cold wind that blow from the polar region cause temperature to fall sharply. Now look at the next question, that is fifth number. Draw a diagram to show the heat zone of the earth. Mention the latitude which form the boundaries of this zone. Label your diagram appropriately. So student, in this question you have to draw the diagram of the heat zone of the earth and mention the latitude which form the boundary of this zone and label your diagram appropriately. Answer: there are three heat zone of the earth are as follow. First one is torrid zone, second temperate zone, and third frigid zone. Torrid zone. It extends from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn. This is the hottest zone as it receives the direct rays of the sun. So student, torrid zone lies between the Tropic of Capricorn and the equator, and it receives the direct ray of the sun, so it is the hottest zone of the earth. Look at the next, that is second number, temperate zone. It lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere. So student, temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and it lies between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. As the angle of the sun ray in this region is slightly slanting, it receives the less heat than the torrid zone. Therefore, the region enjoy a moderate climate, one that is neither too hot nor too cold. So, student, this zone of the earth receive the slanting rays of the sun. Therefore, the region enjoy moderate climate throughout the year. Moderate means neither too hot nor too very cold. Look at the next zone that affect. Look at the next heat zone of the earth, that is frigid zone. It lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere. So student, frigid zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere. This zone receives very little heat because here the sun rays strike the earth at a much shallower angle than at the torrid zone. This is therefore the coldest part of the earth. Most of this zone has a permanent cover of snow. So look at the diagram of the heat zone of the earth. So look at the zones of the earth. First one is torrid zone. So this is the torrid zone. You can you can see the torrid zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the equator. And next one is temperate zone. So look at this temperate zone. Temperate zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere, and it lies between the Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. And next one is the Frid zone. Frid zone, this is the Frid zone. Frid zone lies between the North Pole and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and it lies between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere. So student, that's all. I hope you all understood about the worksheet of this chapter. This is the question answer, and you have to done this question answer in your CW and PC copy. This is your today's homework. That's all, and thank you.